Good, so we should start. So good Erev Shabbos. There's a minhag in Breslev that every time after davening, Shachris and Arvit, Ma'ariv, the Chaverim, everybody gets together in one big circle and dance a nigun that is in honor of usually the day or the event or the Yom Tov coming up or the Chanukah if it's the Chanukah days. So tonight, which is Thursday night, it's called Or Yom Shishi. It's the beginning of the Friday. The night Friday fell already in. So we actually Erev Shabbos now. So there's a nigun every Thursday night after Mariv that we sing along and dance, all the friends together around the bima after davening. And the nigun is as follows. Shabbos Kodshenu, Shabbos Kodshenu, Shabbos Kodshenu, Shabbos Kodesh, Shabbos Kodshenu, Shabbos Kodshenu, Shabbos Kodshenu, Shabbos Kodesh. And we sing that like twice together with unity and love among all the friends together. And the words, it's the lyric, actually, there's only a nigun, only a musical rhythm to the song. No words are added to that song, besides two words. Shabbos Kodshenu, Shabbos Kodshenu, Shabbos, our holy Shabbos. Shabbos Kodshenu, Shabbos Kodesh. So I once was in Los Angeles in the Happy Minyan. Happy Minyan is an amazing place. It has a little basement, respected basement at the Beis Yaakov Shul, which is a big shul in Los Angeles, in the city area. And over there, when they sing this tune, this song, Shabbos Kodshenu, our holy Shabbos Kodesh, so they changed the words a little bit in English, and they would sing, Shabbos can change you, Shabbos can change you, Shabbos can change you, Shabbos Kodesh. Wants to say, Shabbat can change you. And I loved it. It's an amazing idea that Shabbos can really change you. You can come out of Shabbos a different person from that person you were when you came into Shabbos. Because between me and you, a Shabbos is not a day of a regular day. It's a superior day. It's an uplifting day. It's a resting day. It's a joyous day. It's an eating day. It's a drinking day. It's a dressing up day. It's a wedding. Shabbos is how people say, thank God for Shabbos. Shabbos is amazing. Shabbos is one of a kind. So Shabbos can change you. Let's hope that Shabbos will change us too, so we can become better people, happier people, better to the world, better to ourselves, better to the families, better to Hashem. So we're going to read one halacha from the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. No. Wallman. So the halacha is that it's good to put the chalas, the breads, which were baked for Shabbos or were bought for Shabbos, on the table before lighting the candles. Yeah, simply like that. As I mentioned before, when we put the chalas on the table of Shabbos, Rav Koenig Zecher Tzaddik Livracha would have arranged Shabbos table on Thursday night. So the white tablecloth is on the table from Thursday night, which is very special, very recommended, and very, very holy. I've seen in some Kabbalistic teachings that there are special heavenly combinations, combinations of letters that the Kabbalists are having when spreading the tablecloth on the Shabbos table, the white Shabbos tablecloth. It's a time of will. When we prepare the Shabbos table on Thursday night, the whole house dresses up Shabbosdik. It's already Shabbos because we're preparing the table, put the wine on the table, put the plates on the table, put whatever you can. Just at least make a start on Thursday night to bring in Shabbos. And the Ben Ish Chai, Rabbi Yosef Chaim from Baghdad, I think I mentioned it before in one of the first lessons we had, that when you put the chalas, the loaves of breads, on the table, you should say something verbally. You should say, "Vaydaber elai ze hashulchan asher lifnei Adonai." It's a pasuk from the Navi, from the prophets, and it says that may this table start talking. May this table, which is in front of God, will start talk. Okay, so looks like when you put the chalas on the table starts singing. I don't know, talking, singing, whatever it is, but this is, so it's good to put the chalas on the table before lighting Shabbos candles. Because I don't know why, I'll look into it, perhaps I can find another reason. And then after the breads, the chalas are on the table, you go ahead and light your Shabbos candles. Okay, a blind woman who cannot see. If she has a husband, so her husband should light the candles and make the bracha. Blessed are you, Hashem, that make us, that command us to light the Shabbos candles. And if she does not have a husband, she lives by herself, then she lights the candles and she make the brach. Now I was thinking, how could she light the candles if she's a blind person? I don't know, look at take the candle. For example, you take the candle and then what? If she's blind, she'll stick it up and then light. And I'm not sure how she's supposed to do it, but that's what the Shulchan Aruch said, that she should light and make the bracha. If she lives with other people at her home, and the others are lighting Shabbos candles, then she lights her candles without a bracha, without saying any blessing. She lights it up. But if she is the madam of the house, she is the akeres habayis, the main portion of the house, she should light first, and then she should make a bracha. And after her, like her daughter-in-laws, or if she has, according to certain minhagim, girls are lighting Chabad minhag for the mother to light 2 candles, and the daughter should light 1 candle. I think that's Chabad minhag. So if she is the madam of the house, she would light first and make a bracha, and only after her, the other people would light their own, the other girls, women in the house would light their own Shabbat candles. So we're holding at we're going to read from the Shabbos, Siduro Shel Shabbos. It's an amazing sefer again from Chaim of Chernovitz, and he writes some Shabbos inspiration. We'll read some Shabbos inspiration from the book. It says over here that the tikkun, the rectification, the remedy that the Torah gives us in the mitzvahs. We're doing mitzvahs, right? Hashem commanded us with mitzvahs, with commandments, with bonds to Him. We're bonded to Hashem and to His Torah by the mitzvot, by the commandments. All these is in order to burn the thorns, those plants who are itchy, who have like thorns. Also, our body and our home have those negative forces around us, in the world, within us, in our homes too. There isn't any place that the negative and the positive are not sharing the space. Our job is to elevate the space of the positive and to decrease the space of the negative. It's possible that every mitzvah we do, here, he writes over here, every mitzvah we do sanctifies us, makes us more holy, more raised, more aliyah, and pushes away the negativity from the house. And then the house is prepared to receive the light, the enlightenment of the holiness of Shabbos. And here it is well known that we live on this world like a shadow. Our days are like passing like shadow. And the earth is your shadow, Hashem. And by His light, that He lights on us, from His light we get the strength and the power and the ability to make all these mitzvahs. And according to our work here in this world, up in Shamayim, same thing happens. It's like a twin, like it's a reflection. The world above is a reflection of the world below, and the more we do good things over here, from the heaven, they will treat us better. And how fortunate are the tzaddikim that through their good deeds are able to change their perspective of negativity, of judgment, into a perspective of rachmim, of chesed. And those who are not doing those mitzvahs are doing the other way, not the right way, not the right way. So there's a pasuk says that if you raise your hand, right, you create a shadow on the floor. A body creates a greater shadow. A wall creates a greater shadow. A mountain creates a bigger shadow. According to our deeds, so we create a shadow, and this is being translated to benefit our account. Same Hashem is dealing with us for the better when we are doing better things over here in this world. Beautiful. It's an advice. It's an advice how to be better, how to have better life. And may it be so that Hashem will help us to do that. Interesting, with this week's parsha, we're going to learn a little bit from the parsha. The parsha Beshalach, right? Parsha Beshalach talks about that when Pharaoh sent out, I think we have just a few more minutes, maybe 3 or 4 minutes to finish the 18 minutes, the high minutes from Tsfat regarding Shabbos. So it wouldn't be too long as we finish. So when Pharaoh sent away the nation of the Jews, who sent them out of his country, remember, he didn't want to do it to begin with, but he was forced to, and he did it. And the Torah says that Hashem took the nation of Israel through a big circle, not directly to Israel, rather than a big circle. And the reason for that was, first of all, it was a punishment. Well, they were standing by the land of Israel, and they were sending spies to see how the land is. It's a good land, easy to conquer. the kings, the palaces, what's this? And 40 days the spies went in Israel, and when they came back, they said to Moshe Rabbeinu, enter the nation of Israel. We're not getting in. Hashem was angry, and he said, for each day the spies were traveling in Israel, you're going to be traveling in the desert 1 year. So it's a year for a day. We ended up traveling 40 days, 40 years in the desert until we got back to Eretz Israel. Punishment, right? Not so good. But the Midrash explains when the Amorites who lived in Israel heard that they heard about the Exodus, right? The nation of Israel left Egypt, and the plagues were famous in the whole world. They said, no, we're not going to give the Jews our land. We are going to destroy all the houses. We're going to uproot all the trees. We're going to block all the fountains. We're going to ruin the country, make it a disaster, make it a ruined place. Because they knew that they're going to be conquered by the Jews and they have to be pushed out, pushed away. So they said, nevertheless, if we're gone, the land should go, should be gone too. So Hashem did not want to have his children coming into a ruined, broken disaster. He said, let the Jews travel in the desert 40 days until the land will be rebuilt. The new trees will be planted, fruit trees. The fountains of water will be in order again. And then, only then, I'm going to bring the children of Israel to Israel. So there's two sides to every coin, and every coin has two sides, as people say. So from this we have to learn that every time that it looks to us like a disaster, something wrong is going on, something not according to our desire, something not in the right order that we thought we should go through, remember Hashem is running the show for your benefit, for our goodness. Hashem does everything, even though for now it doesn't look too good. As the children of Israel were just about to get into the land of Israel, boom, 40 years in the desert. Nobody wanted that, but still Hashem had a plan, and he did what he did for our sake. Same thing for you. You're going through something not comfortable, a certain illness, a certain worry. You're worried about something. Children, parnasa, housing, you name it, it's there. And every day is full of worries. Remember, Hashem is right in front of you, taking care of business for our goodness. So, may it be so, and Hashem help us to have beautiful Shabbos again, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing you